Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to that podcast on YouTube. Out here, this is the Videohounds horror show. 999 hair-raising, hellish, and humorous movies. A must-have for horror film junkies. This is Entertainment Weekly. Tremble with mind-numbing fear. See monsters, madmen, and mayhem. Mike Mayo forward by director William Lesson. We got what? Bride of Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, and Michael Myers on the cover. This is old. I've had this for a long ass time. Yeah, part of the Golden Retriever line. The video hail. What was the price on this? $17.95. I probably paid about that much for it. Had this thing forever. Alright, I just found it again. Alright, you'll see little check marks by ship. I went through it one time and marked off everything I'd seen. And that was a long, when did this come out? I got this. Okay, it came out in 98. I got this in 98. 98, 99. So I've had this for over 20 years. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Forward. Yeah, the forward's okay. Cool picture of the mummy. I think that's the William Lustig. That's Mike Mayo. Acknowledgements, another, cool looking Phantom of the Opera. Video store. This was actually very handy back then. This was 98, so internet ain't near as big as it was now. This is how you got most of these tapes. The shit that's easy to find, yeah. Or you just got lucky and scanned. You got lucky and either had most of the movie channels or somebody didn't scan the guide. When shit came on, you recorded it. Instructions for use, yes. That's kind of cool to give all the different countries have a foreign code. That's kind of neat. Gives you an idea. I don't remember really looking at that, yeah. Some statistics for me. Abbott and Costello meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've seen Frankenstein since this. Oh, Dr. Phoebes. Dr. Phoebes, The Killer, Visible Man, Meet the Mummy. Addams Family, that's the newer one. That's the two new ones. The Addiction. I think I've seen that by now. Afraid of the Dark, I don't remember. After Midnight. Alice, Sweet Alice, yes. Alice in Wonderland. Okay, that's the Disney one. Okay, yeah. And they have, like a little thing on the silent era, and then we got Alien and Aliens and Alien 3. Alligator 2. Werewolf in America Horror. There's a couple of these that really stand out. They got like the first, what? 6, 7, 8. Damn! They actually have 8 of the Amityvilles listed. That's pretty damn good. I've seen almost every one of them. Little Vincent Price, nice little Vincent Price thing. Anaconda, which I have seen now. Good film, actually. Surprised the fuck out of me. We're all Dracula and Frankenstein. See if there's Angel Heart. Yep. The original April Fool's Day. I love that movie. What did he give it? That's the rate. One Bone. Ooh. Really? Army of Darkness, which I don't like near as much. Got 3. I think 4 bones is the maximum. Yeah, because this. Oh, where is it? There we go. The Arrival's got 3.5. Excuse me. That's a good little British horror anthology. It's not Hammer. It's Amicus, I think it is, or Tygon. Probably Amicus. I've never heard of it, and a buddy of mine. I'm trying to think how old we were. We're probably 10 or 11, maybe 12 with the oldest, probably 10 or 11. And his parents finally got a VCR and they bought a bunch of movies. He invited everybody to come over, like a bunch of us come over and crash there for the night. We're going to stay up all night. Trying to see if you can stay up all night watching movies. And it was like the horror movie he had. I had a Major Empire. It's actually not bad at all. He gives it 2.5. I'd probably give it a little higher than that. But then Attack of the Killer Tomatoes only gets 2. I give that 4. The 1930s. First time I ever heard the Dr. Orloff films, if I'm remembering right, was in this book. Bad Taste. Basket Case. 2. Basic Instinct. The Banker. That is one I forgot completely about. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Check this out. Okay, title character Spalding Osborne is a wealthy financier whose passions are primitive religions and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The opening scene, strongly reminiscent of Betty Boop's, a stylish blend of eroticism and violence that sets the tone for the rest of this updating of Jack the Ripper. Rob Forster is a veteran cop with a rookie partner and his ex-girlfriend Shanna Reed. That's the mom from Major Dad, who's a TV newswoman. These three walking cliches threaten to sink the story in predictability, but Osborne gets crazier and crazier and funnier as the film goes along. You're never quite sure what he's going to do next, so the second half pulls away from the formula. Slick music video production values, and a fast pace make it a potent guilty pleasure. 3.5 stars. 3.5 bones. Yeah, Best Case got 4. Hell yeah, I agree with that one too. Oh shit, The Beast Within. One of the few horror films set and filmed in Mississippi from sometime in the 80s, 82. They got a little bit of everything. Beyond the Doors. They got Asian shit. Beauty, Evil Rose. Yeah, remember, this is 98, so this probably was written mostly in 97. A lot of this shit was just not known or not well known. Yeah, that's the Fulci Black Cat. That one right there. I circled a bunch that I wanted to see. I've seen most of them. Since there's still a bunch of this shit in there, I want to see a little Blood Feast. Fucking Blood Feast. Oh, come on, really? Only 2 bones? It's a fucking great film. Blood-free, Blood Legacy, the 1940s. Blood of Dracula's Castle. I have that now. I don't think I've ever actually watched it. Blood on Satan's Claw, that's a really good film. Blood Order of the She-Devils, Blood Relations, Blood Salvage, Blood Splattered Bride, Blood Ties, Bloodlust Subspecies 2, Bloodstone Subspecies, Subspecies 3, and Bloodstone Subspecies 2. I wouldn't rate them as high as they do. They're okay. Video Horror Shelf. A couple of good books to mention in this. The Universal Storybook was pretty cool. Where is it? The Overlooked Film Encyclopedia. I remember the library having a copy of that. That was a really nice horror reference book. I mean, a lot of this shit's not needed anymore. That's why you don't see these anymore. But these, oh man, these were the shit. For internet. The Boogans. Fucking Brain Damage. Boxing Helena. Look, they got Boxing Helena in here. We're going to end up getting 2.5. Brain Dead. Brain That Wouldn't Die. Yeah, edit marks and all kinds of shit all through this thing. Bride of the Monster, Bride with the White Hair. David Cronenberg, okay, hey. The Brotherhood of Satan, A Bucket of Blood. Great little PD horror film with Dick Miller. Is it? Okay, it is directed by Roger Corman. I wasn't sure if he actually read it. I knew he produced it at the very least, or it was from his studio or his group. Burial of the Rats. Is that the? Yeah, that is actually not bad. Right there. Cabinet Dr. Caligari. Cannibal the Musical. Cape Fear. Captain Kronos. Carnival of Souls. Carnosaurs. There's the infamous blood scene from Carrie. Castle Freak. Cat and the Canary. 2 different versions of Cat People. 2 different Cat People. Cat's Eye. Great film. Cemetery Man. When did that came out? Damn. 95. Wow, that's a really cool film. Children of the Corn, The Changeling. There's a little Chucky. Yeah, they're doing a remake of the original with Mark Hamill doing the voice of Chucky. Children of the Corn through 4. There's way more than 4. There's 8 or 9 of those now. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Ugh. It's one of my cousin's favorite horror movies. I cannot. That movie just bores me to tears. I can see why she likes it. I understand why she saw it when she was like 13, 14. But yeah, Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. Christine, Chopping Mall Chud. It's got a 1950s era. Got a lot of good shit in there. Clockwork Orange, even if not everything's exactly horror. Cobra Woman, Cold Comfort, Color Me Blood Red, Conqueror Worm. We'll get into the Dracula shit. Universal Studios, Creature in the Black Lagoon, Creature from Haunted Sea, Creature Walks Among Us, Creepers. Creepers. Yeah, it's another name for Phenomena. Yeah, wow. Yeah, because I don't think you get the Phenomena cut over here. The Creeps, that's a cool little film. Creep Show 1 and 2. The Crow. Still never seen Crows. Pretty sure there's Crow 2. Cthulhu Mansion I've always wanted to see. Let me see if it's only 1991. Doesn't look like there's anybody really big, and it's Republic, so it might show up somewhere streaming. The Curse. I watched the original Curse not too long ago. Dario Argento's Trauma. 1960s. The Dark. Which Dark is that? Okay, this is the one that Toby Hooper. Yeah, I have not seen. I've seen the one that's Neve Campbell. So one of the first things she did. This is it. 19. Yeah, I've got it. I've seen it one time. Need to watch it again. It was on one of those multi-packs from like Echo Bridge or one of those. Dark Carnival, Dark Half, Dark Secret of Harvest Home, Dark Tower, Dark Man 2, Dark Man 3, there's Dark Man. Dawn of the Dead, of course. What did Dawn get from that? Oh, hey! Cool little picture for Dawn there. 3.5, yeah. Day 3, yeah, Day ain't near as good. Day comes. Don't really like Day. Dead Alive. 3.5, yep. As you can see, just, really good selection. Dead Zone, Christopher Walken, real good selection of films. There's stuff that's left out, but and of course it's coming out in 98, means it's many, many years out of date. This was the tail end of the horror renaissance in theaters because of Scream when this was coming out. Because Scream was, 96? Yeah. Because Christmas of 97 is when I saw the second one, so yeah, 96 probably. Oh, shit. Devil's Reign. I was trying to remember what the fucking film that's from. Die, My Darling. Dinosaur Valley Girls. Oh, God, that was horrible. Seen the family in the regular. This is one of the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I can't remember. Frederick March. Okay. Kobe's probably watching. Motherfucker, that's Frederick March. You don't recognize that shit? All the Draculas. Which I've seen way more of these. I need to go through here and re-update the little check marks and the DVD markings and all that shit. Because I've seen so many more of these since. Because this is before the early 2000s DVD explosion when I got this book and most of this shit got marked. Or if this is a Spider, that's the old one. Yeah. The new one's actually pretty good. It's kind of like a wacky Spider-Man. Ed and his dead mother, Ed Wood. Yeah, Tim Burton. Still never seen all of Edward Scissorhands. Seen Elves. Elves is better than 1.5 Bones. Brace of the Vampire, what they give that? Hey, 3 bones. What's Milano? I only reviewed the R-rated version. You pussies. Emerald Jungle. I've never actually seen that. Okay, that's not the one I'm thinking of. There's one that was like a made for the U.S. kind of sort of wannabe Italian cannibal flick, and it wasn't. Oh, Exorcist. Yeah. Fade to Black. Fangs: A History of Vampires in the Movies. Only got 2 stars, so it can't be too good. William Friedkin. Frankenhooker, 3 bones. Frankenstein, the Monster from Hell. Okay, yeah, this is. I might have updated this in the early 2000s somewhat. So I'm seeing some shit that I don't remember being out on DVD in the late 90s. Like I marked out all the Friday 13s. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I saw like the first 5 with my uncle. And then this one went with my cousin who surprised shit. His mom was like real strict, real religious, and she We were 1987. Okay, we were like 11, 12. And we talked her into taking us to see this, and she like didn't completely forget. There wasn't no nudity in that one, if I remember right. It was all just violence and all that shit. And then we got Part 8, which I saw it, but didn't really enjoy it the first time. I've come to love that movie now. Frighteners. Oh shit, it's a good film. The Funhouse. The Fury. Galaxy of Terror. Gamma. The Gate. Ghostbusters, of course. Generation Extinct. This is one that got hyped up in was it Alternative Cinema? One of the like film zines hyped the fuck out of that movie. I always wanted to see it. I've never got to see it. I was kind of surprised it was listeners like, oh, we're listening to shit you don't really hear about. God told me to. Andy, not Andy Milligan, fucking Larry Cohen, R.I.P. sir. The Gorgon, what is that? That's the Golem, the old. Is that the old silent one? Yeah, the old silent one. John Carpenter thing, Gothic, Grandma's House, The Grave, The Great Alligator, not just the regular one. That's the fucking great one. Halloween's, of course, and Halloween 1, Halloween 2. Hey, Halloween 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands of the Ripper, Happy Birthday to Me. That's a cool little film. You don't hear as much of it. It's easy to find on Blu-ray, like really easy for cheap. And it looks good. It's fun. It's got some good kills. It's a good little slasher. Hold on, if you thought you'd seen an old slasher, I hadn't seen that one. Definitely check that one out. Like I said, it's easy to find. I don't know how easy it is to find on DVD. It's probably easier to find on Blu-ray than DVD. Head of the Family, really good. Mid-90s, Charles Band. Richard Band did the music. Charles Band, he had some kind of production on it. Heathers, of course, that's just so I know. Hell Block 13, still need to see that again. It's been a long time. That's when I rented. Hello, Merrily Lou, Prom Night 2. Now look, see, 1987. This got released on DVD, or got a re-release. It's no extra, just the film, nice print of it. I think there might be a trailer. There's nothing besides that. I picked it up in town. It was like 6 months, probably about the time that the remake of Prom Night was hitting DVD. So I see it was like $7. Alright, I've been wanting this one for a while, so I grab it. I go get in line at the store. A little cashier girl who I didn't realize it because she looked like she was 22-ish, and I just didn't even think about it. But she had to be a teenager when a couple of things she said. It's like, oh my god, they made a sequel to that. We just saw the first one in theaters like right around Christmas. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, what? And I'm thinking, there's a revival screen? I was like, where'd you see it? And she tells me in town, I'm like, okay, it's not a revival screen. I realized she's talking about the remake. She didn't know that there was an original, it was a remake. Second one, really good. Hey, they got the Hellraisers. They got Hellraiser 1, Hellraiser 3, okay, Hellraiser 4, that movie sucks. Helter Skelter, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Highway to Hell, that's a good one you don't see a lot about. Hills Have Eyes. Took me a second. I don't know why I was blanking on that. That's Horror Express. Hills Have Eyes 2, The Hitcher, Hocus Pocus, Horror Express, Peter Cushing, Horror Tale, Horror Dracula, Horror Frankenstein, Horror Planet, Horror Show, which is some places is known as House 3. That's how I learned this. But there's not a House 3. There's House 1, 2, 4. There's not a House 3, which kind of sucks because I like the House series. They're not great. House 2, the second story. Let's see. First one got a bone. Second one got a bone. They don't have House. Was House 4 out by this time? Probably not. 98. I don't know. And I remember seeing it in early 2000s on like USA or one of the on channels like that. House on Haunted Hill. Before the remake came out, so you'd have to say, oh no, the original, not the remake. The House Where Evil Dwells. The image always caught my eye. I've never seen that movie. It sounds good, I just never seen it. I don't know if it's got to be out on DVD by now. All the Howlings. There's 5. Oh, this only goes up to 5. Wow. Lovecraft's Necronomicon Book of the Dead. Never hit It hit VHS, but it never hit DVD over here as far as I know. Humanoids from Deep, I don't think that's hit. Either one of those is hit DVD. Humongous is out on DVD. I forgot about this. Yeah, the VHS is horrible to watch. The DVD is pretty good. I had a rip of the VHS on DVD that was sent to me. It was decent, but that one from Scorpion looks so good. And there's a Blu-ray of that now. I just remember, Mom, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I've only seen that recently. Spit on Your Grave. Hey, there's a sequel and a remake and sequels to the remake. And I Am Dangerous Tonight. I've always wanted to see that. That's Tobe Hooper, I think. In the Mouth of Madness. I'll have to look at it. Instructable Man. Okay, I knew it was a Lon Chaney. I just can't remember which one. I said, just a really cool little book. A lot of good shit in this thing. The Invisible Maniac. If you know who Savannah the porn star is, that killed herself. This is one of her few like non-porn roles. Invisible Maniac's. She's Shannon Wesley. Melissa Moore's in it. Adam Rifkin is the director. The writer's Adam Rifkin. Okay, Adam Rifkin, he does a lot of horror shit. This is like horror, comedy. Teacher teaching like summer school to the dumb kids, like the cheerleaders and shit, can turn invisible and their clothes explode off or some shit. It was cheesy titty movie with horror. Rented it on VHS a long, long, long time ago. James Wales, that one, Dr. Murrow. It's alive. You don't hear, and there's a remake to that now. God, 74s. There's a remake to that now that I never heard anybody talking about. But I remember It's Alive, all three of them. I'm like, fuck yeah. There are quite a few years apart between them. I'm seeing the first two on TV and like the third one having to rent it. Jacko's pretty good. Jack the Ripper's that the. Yeah, that's the Klaus Kinski. Jess Franco? Yep. Linda Romay, Josephine Chaplin, Jess Franco. That's gory. So I don't think there's like a woman's titty gets cut off. Some crazy shit in it. Jacob's Ladder. Jason Goes to Hell, the Final Friday. I love that movie. Steven Spielberg. Juggler One of Vampire Odyssey. I've seen that. It's been a long ass time though. Jurassic Park. King Kong movies. Kiss Me, Kill Me. Baba Yaga. It's the Carol Baker, George Eastman, Baba Yaga. That cut, I got it under Kiss Me, Kill Me. That cut's missing some stuff. Lady Frankenstein, I got that later. The White Worm. Last House on the Left on DVD. I ended up owning that movie so many times on DVD, Blu-ray, all kinds of formats. Leatherface. Gotta use that and get that signed by Jeff Burr. The Leprechaun series, they're up to 4. Okay, the Leprechaun in the Hood hadn't come out yet. Reasons of Death. It's Gene Rowland zombie film. It's Little Shop of Horrors. The second one, Little Witches. That's a good little film. Look at this cast: Jack Nance, Jennifer Rubin, Sherry Rappaport, Zelda Rubinstein. You got a really young, oh God. Damn, what is her name? She's in Faculty. The second season of American Horror Story. The reporter wants her. Love her. She's a school teacher. Blonde, kind of a freckled face. Oh, shit. I can't think of her name now. But yeah, she's in that. That's a cool little film. And if it's got a DVD, it's hard to find. Anchor Bay, Lord of Illusions. That's a great film. Anchor Bay, they put out good stuff back then. Lost Boys, of course. 4 Lost Boys sequels. Lost Highway. Peter Lorre. The Manitou. Okay. So the one I've always wanted to see. This Maniac I've seen. This is the crazy early with Dwayne Esper. Okay, no, that is not the Maniac. That's a different one. That's a Hammer one from '63. And that, of course, is the William Lustig Maniac. Can you get your Maniac Cops? Mark of the Devil, Man's Best Friend, Mary, Mary, Bloody Mary. Mary Shows Frankenstein, The Mask. Mask of the Red Death, the Price one. It's a good film. Massacre at Central High, that's still not out as far as I know. It's such a good little film. Meridian, Kiss of the Beast, and so like, oh, that's why I can never find any information. It gets 3 fucking stars, 3 bones here. I can't remember the film because I know it's Kiss of the Beast. What the fuck's this Meridian shit? I finally got it on DVD. It took me forever. A legit copy. Without having to pay a fortune for some big box set from Charles Band that only wanted 1 film out. The fucking Mirror series. Look at this. 90. Okay, the first one's not bad. Bootleg Winona Ryder. 94 for the second one. It's okay. The third one becomes like Skinamax After Dark bullshit. That's 96. And there's a 4th one if I'm remembering right. Because there's a box set of them from... I want to say it's Anchor Bay. Misery. And we're like halfway through this shit. Motel Hell. There's The Mummy. Hammer Films. This is going to be a long ass video. Murder Weapon's one I've always wanted to see. If that's out there on DVD, somebody let me know. Naked Lunch, Nature of the Beast, Natural Born Killers, Needful Things, Near Dark, the 80s. Neighbors, such a great fucking film. I think it's finally out on DVD now. Night Caroline, Night Hunter, Night of the Comet, Night of the Creeps, Night of the Hunter, Night of the Living Dead. George Romero, Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Scarecrow. A lot of night shit. Night. Okay, that's Nightmare. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Murder and Choose Robert Englund. Fucking 976 Evil. Nomads. Just look at this, just so much. Not of This Earth. Is that the... Okay, that's the 96 one. That's the one I have not seen. But 88 one is the Tracy Lords one I've seen. Oblong Box. The Other. That's a cool little film. You don't hear anybody talking about now. Paradise Lost, the West Memphis 3 movie. I actually been to West Memphis. That place is fucking scary. And check this shit. I went to West Memphis, went with some friends. We go to a casino. Because you get, like, if you first sign up for the thing, you get a bunch of free play. I'm like, all right, we'll go. We'll play for a little bit. We didn't feel like heading back to the hotel. We had another casino already. We get over there, and I'm playing. My free play is like $25-$30. And I put like $20 in the machine. Just playing around. Well, the waitress comes by. Hey, there's a Phantom of the Opera. And I said to her, like, hey, I want a Coke, no ice, and like a splash of Jack in it. And she tells me that's $5. I'm like, what the hell? Drinks, any kind of drink was $5. Like you had to pay for it. I'm like, oh, I just want a soda machine. Oh, you got to pay for that too. You had to pay for any kind of drink at this goddamn casino, even if you're gambling. Fuck that shit. Because normally I'm not going to even want a drink. I want a Coke. I'll go get my own. Just tell me where the machine is. Yeah, the few times I go, the Piranha Films. They have, well, they got 3 of them. Because, yeah, there's the original. There was the, was that out by then? Yeah, 95. Okay, yeah. Soleil Moon Fry. And then 82. So yeah, because we have Alexander Aja and his sequels. There's what, those 2, 4. There's 5 of those. Damn. Surprised I haven't made another one. They seem to make money. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Poltergeist. I got to mark that own Poltergeist. That Polymorph. Popcorn. Fucking 1989. Prom Night. I was just talking about Prom Night 3. Prom Night 4. Prophecy. Okay, this is the prophecies up here. That's the newer ones. Psychos. Got all the Psychos. Pumpkinheads. I've got part 2. Got almost all the Puppet Master. I'm missing a couple of the newer ones. Christopher Lee, Rasputin. I had to think for a second. Raising Cain. Charles Band. The Raven. Reanimator. The Refrigerator. I love that the refrigerator's in here. That's what I've looked for. I've never got to see. It's like Microwave Massacre. I've always wanted to see. I want to say I saw part of Microwave Massacre like a sleepover when I was a kid. Because we just rent these stupidest horror films. And all pile up like... Courtney's house was doing it. their parent, his parents, their parents said okay money. They rented the movies, they provided the food, they did everything. There'd be times where the parents didn't make a lot, but you wanted to have it over there anyway. So everybody bring a little bit of food, everybody bring some movies. Yeah, it goes. Return of the Evil Dead. That is not anything connected. That's Return of the Blind Dead. The Armando de Osorio films. The Knights Templar. Return of the Living Dead. 1, 2, 3. There ain't nothing past that so far right then. Return of the River. Return of Salem's Lot. Revenge of the Creature. Hey, it's fucking Rosemary's Baby. Fuck that movie. Rock Horror Picture Show. I should have to check more about it. I have seen that piece of shit. Rumpelstiltskin. That's actually not a bad one. Satanic Rites of Dread. Satan's Princess. Savage Weekend. Oh God. Hey, this is actually really cool. This is top drawer softcore exploitation is only so hard. Stereotype Manhattanites go up safe for a weekend on the farm. Their various fantasies get full play while they stereotype locals lurk about threateningly. The high points are William Sanderson's nutty backwoods rube, a character we perfect on TV's Bob Newhart show, and the barn scene, a memorable moment of raw sleaze. Some sources claim the film was made in 1976 and released in 1980 at the height of the dead teenager craze. It's become something of a cult hit on video. No directors list on tape. Some sources credit David Paulson, and some list John Mason Kirby, aka the killer behind the mask, the Upstate Murders. 2 Bones. 1980. Rated R, 88 minutes. It's kind of known now. William Sanderson's, but it's also known as like Nancy Butler's first thing she ever did. She was a kid. That's what makes me think it's like 76. So she looks like she's about 6, 7 years old. I think she was born like 70, 69, somewhere around there. It's really cool. It's one of those that I'd never even heard of. I got on one of the multi-packs and loved it, and it's out on Blue now, and the Blue looks amazing. Because the multi-pack version is kind of cut down. The VHS, from what I understand, is kind of cut down. Wes Craven, R.I.P. Hey, Vincent Price shows up a lot in these. Whoever picks the pictures really loves Vincent. There's only 2 Screams. And there's no Scream Queen hot tub party. Serpent the Rainbow. Oh, what is that? Oh, the Sentinel. The Shining. Hannibal Lecter. Silver Bull. Sister, my sister. Sister. Skeeter. Sister's Margot Kennedy. I think she might be dead by now. Snow White, a Tale Terror. That is, yes, that's the one. That's actually really cool. It's fairly well done. I remember it being like a made for like Showtime or some shit like this. It was not. It was really well done. Oh, it was Son of Frankenstein. Okay, that's kind of cool. Spawn. Spawn was kind of new then. Lon Chaney Jr. Well, the movie was. I think the cartoon was on at that time too. Spider fucking Baby. Oh, look, it's the stepfather. Yep. Spontaneous Combustion. Starship Troopers. Stay tuned. Stepford Wild. Stephen King's Golden Years. Stephen King's It. Stephen King's Night Shift Collection. Stephen King's Langolier. Stephen King's Night Flyer. Stephen King's Stand. Stephen King. Stephen King's Tommy Knocker. Stephen King's Thinner. Storm Swept. The original 1980 Something Strange Behavior. Student Bodies, great little slasher, like slasher parody, an early one too. It's like 81, so the slasher thing had not been going on very long by then. Tales from the Crypt presents Bordello Blood and Demon Night. Tales from the Dark Side, which honestly to me is really fucking. It's better than Creepshow 2. It's almost as good as Creepshow 1. Suspiria. Taxi Driver. I'm kind of I understand it being in here, but it just kind of surprised me seeing it again. The Tenant. The Terror. Terror at the Red Wolf Inn. I've been wanting to see that for a long time. I just can't ever find it. Terror in the Haunted House. Terror in Toyland. Oh, that's Christmas Evil. I don't remember nothing called that. Terror Train. Tetsuo the Iron Man. Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2. 4. At the time, 4 was 95. Yeah, it's a long time. Between when 4 came out, all that shit. Toby Hooper. Yeah, Sleep with a Vampire. The Devil, a Daughter, Tom McFarlane's Smile. This is a cartoon, yeah. Tombs of the Blind Dead. Torture Chamber, Bearing Blood. Tourist Trap. Such a great film. Tanya Roberts. I'm trying to think of her name for a couple. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. That's become a lot bigger of a thing now because it wasn't available for the longest time. The Toxic Avengers, of course. Tremors. Trick or Treat. Is this the... Yeah, Sammy Kerr. Trick or Treats. I've got that, but I've never really watched all of it. Trilogy of Terror. I got the first one. Two Evil Eyes. 2000 Maniacs. Un Chien Andalou. I'm guessing. Not real sure on that. Unnameable 2. Unnameable. Untold Story. Yoratsuki Doji. Perfect Collection. Legend of the Overfame. And it gets 3 fucking bones. That's what versions of them are there? They don't. 240. I have no clue. There's so many different versions. The Vampire Hookers. So many different versions of that shit. All the vampire shit. Vampirella. Oh, God, that was bad. Videodrome. Such a good film. Voodoo. I think I might actually... Yeah, I got Voodoo now. I just haven't watched it. What was that? Oh, Wait Until Dark with Audrey Hepburn. The Walking Dead. And something completely different back then. Warlock and Warlock the Armageddon. Warlock Moon I've seen now. The Wasp one, I've seen both of them. The remake is actually better than the original. Waxworks 2, Waxworks 1, got those on DVD. Werewolf of Washington, that's all over the place. What's Crazy Nightmare. What Stranger Calls. What Stranger Calls back, I got that on VHS. The White Zombie. The Wicker Man, there's a remake now. There's the original. I'm not a huge fan of the original, really. The Witchboard films. And then they start listing the witchcraft ones, and they go all the way up to 9. Yes, they wasted, of their 999 reviews, they wasted 9 of them on the witchcraft series. Come on now, people. And I've seen a good percentage. And these got like, that's 2 bones. It's 2.5. That's 2.5. Whoa. 2.5, 2.5, 2, wolf. Witchcraft Through the Ages, Witches of Eastwick, Witchery, Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Gore. Wizard of Oz, of course. The Wraith, great film. Kind of like The Crow. Oh, The Wolfman, Zombie. And we got websites, which of course are way out of date now. These newsletters way out. Organizations. Alternate titles. This came in handy because there'd be shit like, what the fuck? I know what's in here under this, motherfucker. That ain't the name of it on my DVD. Hey, when it says ripped in Sharpie on this damn VHS spine. You get like an act. Is this the actor? Yeah, it's like actors. Thing. Cool little hand. I mean, back then, this was a really handy fucking reference book, even though it had errors and shit. Look, I even still got the damn postcard you're supposed to mail in. Well, damn, I hope y'all liked it. That went almost 40 minutes. That's probably the longest fucking video I ever did. Well, if you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for comments. What's some of your horror reference books? Do you still have any? I know you're younger people out there, you don't have them. You got the internet. I understand that. This is mostly an older guy, older generation thing. Laters.